Hello, welcome back to Hyperspace Dogfights. This episode we had a run with the tail. We died at the final boss. Noticed a few differences. First of all, I'm playing on a different resolution, which unfortunately isn't 16 by 9. But it's in the hopes that I might get a little bit more vision. And I've also lowered the transparency on our passive UI a bit so you can now actually see them a little bit in the bottom corner there. Anyway, we unlocked the collar. We're going to be playing with that one now. A lot of that is riding on this one because, well, if we get it, we get the MK2, and then I can shove the MK2 as well. Anyway, this ship is bad. Why do I say that? Well, it's active. I don't understand the existence of it. It allows you to hang in midair, which means you can do that for about 1 second before you get, showered with bullets. The passive allows you to float in midair, or it lowers the gravity, which messes up my understanding of how the ship is supposed to fly. The weapon itself is okay-ish. So, yeah, we got bad, meh, and okay-ish. Giving you an average of meh. Anyway, a few good passives and a gun on this thing, and hey, it's like nothing ever happened, right? Start running in a bad mood and you're bound to have it go wrong, right? So, positive thinking, at least for the first 5 seconds. Not like we're all like 10 seconds. Gosh darn it, this game. Anyway. I guess we'll see how long it takes for our first hit. It's generally a decent indicator of how things tend to go. Not always, but occasionally it is. So keep your fingers crossed, your hopes high, and we'll see what ends up happening. Nah, let's just go. It's trash, I'm not even gonna open it. Yeah, there can be decent stuff in it, but I'm gonna... we're going after little guys. This is going to be bad for business. I hope we don't have to do too many of these. Hunting the small guys is my least favorite of the missions, I think. They hide in groups, and that means a lot of stuff gets shot at you, and it means not a lot of your stuff actually reaches them. Because, either you miss, you hit one of their buddies. It's the main reason I prefer most of the other missions. Alright. EMP shields. Shock shielding. Basically, if you hit something, it gets stunned. Or EMP, which are two different things here. If I think about it correctly. Yeah, EMP just stops them doing anything. They can just crash on the ground. Stun is them not firing at you. So an EMP is strictly better than a stun, I believe. Though I guess stun might last longer. I don't know. I got other stuff to worry about than comparing stuff like that. Okay, he's going down. Ooh, money. Anyway, I've been crashing into walls a lot lately in this game. Mainly against those suits, which on Discord we've come to know as Gundams. It's a fitting name, I guess. one of the main reasons being is if they go off screen, they can heal. And for me, they're mostly off screen. So they're like constantly healing up, which doesn't make things easy for me. The nanowire, or I believe this is penetration, right? Yeah, no, penetration. Let's get that. Okay, there's our store vessel. Shield coil, good weapon, anything of those would be great. I'm happy with whatever. Flashy stuff is nice, but you need to get your basics in order first. And that means good weapon, extra damage, extra shields. Then you can start doing fancy things. At least that's how I see it. Your experience may vary. Going after the other one too. There we go. Okay, let's see what we get. Got a shield coil and a weapon, yep. I'm gonna try to aim for both. Shield coil is more important, than I think I want to get this thing too. Assuming I get the money for it. But one shield coil is gonna help a ton already. We've also been informed of a pretty sizable update coming in a few weeks, months. It'll be known as the... forgot the name already. It was mentioned a few times. We'll get some smaller stuff to take care of bugs in the meantime, but yeah, something big is still being planned. And the first bit of damage. Unfortunate that it happened just before we were gonna purchase a gun. Now well. Maybe we won't even have enough money for that gun. If so, we'll open up the other tier 4 chest, but we'll have to see. The guns are alright, but I'm not sure if it's better than what we are currently having though. I still haven't asked on whether it's normal that these guys here don't run away whilst their flak counterparts do. I'll make a formal inquiry, by that I mean yell at him. No, I don't yell at him. There's no reason for that. Say the squeaky wheel gets the grease, but I'm not a wheel. Last time I checked. Okay, so we have enough for the gun, but I'm not sure if I want it. Let's keep going. I'll see if we can open up the tier 4. Oh crud, it's you. Well, at least now I can do this. Hooray for the anchor! Best item in the game. Right? Wrong. See? I need to step back a sec. Take care of some of these jokers. Yeah, you can bugger off, it'll work. Ugh. See? Anchor. It's Weird one. Guess I MP'd the shield there, okay. Okay, the hangar's gone. I think we're gonna get the UFO. Not the UFO. Why do I always keep saying UFO? It's a bloody nuke. We'll be getting the nuke soon. Yeah, here it comes. Don't hit the red thing. At least don't hit it too much. There we go. That was easy, right? Thanks to the anchor. Game just left showing me wrong. This item is useless. Actually, it's super great against this boss. Alright, trash gives us... I don't know if this item works by now. So... It's inactive, yeah, but I don't know if it works. So I guess we get it. Basically, you use it if you get hit, you get teleported to where you used it. Or at least that's how it should work. Combusting ammo is nice. I'm gonna open this and that, and I'll leave the weapon for what it is, I think. Oh, that's the turret, isn't it? Yeah, this basically allows me to shoot where I'm pointing, which means I now have mouse aim. Yeah, that I have to use. Give me more volatile ammo. Alright, so we're gonna have to use mouse aim now, which is a thing now, I guess. It's gonna make it easier to go for the ground targets, sure, but I have to also look where my cursor is, which means that takes away from checking where my actual craft is. So what's that other cursor doing over there? That was weird. Unless that's where I get teleported to if I use my active item? That could make sense. Yeah, this is weird. Why did I take a turret? Yeah, okay, that's how it works now. Okay, cool. So it does a thing now. And you don't have to get hit anymore to use it. So basically it went from teleport on hit to teleport when you feel like you need it. Okay. Let's open her up. How bad could it be? More knockback ammo. Nope, not more. Our first bit, actually. Nope, so far the mouse thing seems to be working. Takes a while for a teleporter to charge. I don't see the reason for it. Considering it can just as easily just put you in an equally bad spot, so... So basically, if you feel like you're gonna take a hit, which in this game, let's face it, is pretty much all the time. What? It's true. Hit space instead of jump, or you feel like you're gonna jump into your doom, then hit space instead of right click. It's getting weird, isn't it? Let's guide some missiles onto this dude, because it seems like we're not able to hit him anymore. Yes, blame my own stupidity on that. Something ate those missiles. I don't know what it was, though. Not my target. Okay, he should be dead now, right? Yeah, he's gone. Alright. Let us proceed. These things usually have the shield coils in them. It looks cool, I'll give it that. My finger is not going to get tired from clicking anymore. Yeah, that's a shame and a half, isn't it? But it looks kind of weak. No charge. Okay. Oh, now we have charge. Shields are getting hacked, that's no good. Am I slow? And by that I mean like actually sluggish. I feel sluggish. I don't even have the heavy ammo. Probably have something else in here that's slowing me. Ah, cream. No, I just said the word cream there. I just fly past that AWOC. I wanted to get the missiles on him. We do have a shield coil. I would like 2 more. Not gonna lie. Let's wait for the store. I think being able to aim wherever you want would make things simpler, but let me tell you, having to watch your cursor and your ship at the same time is not easy. Get me out of here. I think that's a laser shotgun thing. Oh, so this thing's horrible, so we're gonna go with that. Yeah, it's the laser shotgun. Which is gonna make this a little bit better to use. I'm gonna focus on my ship more and just try to get from the corner from my eye what I'm aiming at, which means my targeting is gonna be horrible. But at least I won't get hit as often. Or at least that's the idea. Can't really promise anything. That was a good transfer, I would say. Or redirection, as you apparently people are calling it in game. So, apparently, lasers don't deal damage the second they go off screen. Which is a bit of a problem. I need to tell you that. Well, let's hope some of those are going down to their death. Because I can't babysit to see if they actually are going to kill themselves. Where's my last target? It's over there. Yeah, no, that looks perfectly reasonable amount of enemies, right? Yeah. Get him, get him, get. Oh, God. Where's my. There he is. And I clicked off screen. Okay, did I get him? Yeah. Get up. Ooh. Nice chunk of change. Not enough to buy anything. Well, I'm looking for the explosive. Cool. I received spam. And a wonderful. I received more spam. Wonderful. Uh-oh. Ah, I was in the midst of a jump, you jerks. And I was hitting space too, but it said no. No. Yeah. If that happens one more time, I'm gonna be really peeved. And when I get really peeved, things only go from bad to worse. Basically, the biggest threat from this guy is that he telefrags you. Because your shields are worthless against that, apparently. Either way, we'll be heading out to Zone 3 soon enough. Where we will be fighting set suits. If I ever get the mission destroy 4 of those, I'm probably dead. Oh, cool. Turn them blue. That's the MP for you. Guess I should look at what spam I've gotten. Just get a little boost up. Let's have a look. What was so important that people needed to yell at me? I'll have to respond to that, just give me a sec. I can't play my music CD on my radio. Does it play MP3s? I don't know. Yep. And they fixed that. Now there's another problem. Turns out they were trying to put DVDs in their radio players. Yeah, that won't work either. Is that homing shots? Yeah, it is. I'm gonna get this, which should come with HP. Yeah, so I could have paid 210 for an HP upgrade and a heal for 2, and explode when I get hit, or pay 238 for a heal. Alright, so I have homing shots now. I'm pretty sure that just doesn't do anything when you have a turret and you're using lasers. Oh, no, they actually seem to converge on and the enemy, which is kind of neat effect too, I must admit. Yeah, that is pretty cool. It's like we're focusing our beams. That is cool. And once again, it means I have to aim a little bit better. A little less myself. Yeah, that's the combination of words I was looking for. Ah, we got our robots. Oh, why don't you just go die in the corner somewhere? You got to learn their attack patterns. Or you just ignore them and pretend they're not here. I think that works pretty well too. Let's see which of these tactics will work the best. At least they're not constantly off screen anymore. How can you figure out a pattern and all of that? I imagine there is one, but I don't seem to spot which one it is. Anyway, let's open up some boxes. Like this one. Shield coil? Nope. Ah, of course, now we get our store. I wonder if I could cheese the whole thing by just hanging out here. Yeah, a little bit. It ain't perfect. But it works. I think once that store is actually out of here, I will go after these dudes. See? Good money. Oh, it's a death laser. No shield coil, though. Do I want the death laser? I think I'm good with what I got. Raid SRM. That's my kind of mission. Basically just means get money. Usually quite a bit of it too. Again, yeah, the Death Laser is great. The only reason I would take it is against the Gundams at this point. But see, they're just real pieces of fecal matter for me right now. I think I'm gonna go for this though. Hyper Shield. I don't know if it makes you invulnerable, but it'll help. It's also weird that I'm not seemingly aiming where my mouse reticle is. If I'm looking at these two green things here, they seem to never actually be on. See, they just get like shunted away from it for a bit. I wonder if that's anything to do with our mobility. I don't know. Either way, we seem to be hitting them quite well, I would say. Starting to dig the turret thing. Then again, the run might be going as well as it is due to the greater field of visibility that we have. So this ain't no death laser. Unfortunately, I guess. So I'm gonna stick with this thing because it's basically 3 shots that all home in on an enemy. I mean, how can you not like that? This is where we make our money. Nope. Gonna ignore that one. I'm gonna aim for I'm gonna bank on hope for another shield call. Banking on it is a bit much, but we can hope for one. Yet another flamethrower. Defeat your rival. Well, now that we can actually aim behind us, he shouldn't be too bad. He can be a bit of a... well, I almost said a bad word again. Especially if he can heal himself. It doesn't seem like he has that option now. You're getting tired, you're the one getting your butt whooped, my good sir. What's funny is that we recently in the Discord had a discussion on how difficult this guy can be. I'm up the floor with him. Death laser for free. G-Link ammo, I believe is... no, yes? G-Link ammo, yeah. I don't know how that was gonna work with... now you have our turret, and there was a bit of weird stuff that happened with lasers in this thing. So I'm hoping nothing bad is gonna really happen. But anyway, do you want anything else? You can't afford it anyway, so let's go, go, go. Continue the assaults. I would gladly do so. Wiggle, wiggle. Man, we are powerful. That's all thanks to triple laser and the homing shots? Yeah, the homing shots. Turret's doing alright too. Not really killing much per se. But that's a common thing this late into the game. You're kind of relying on the bright red FU boxes to get most of the kills for you, mainly by knocking them into the clouds or the walls. You can still get kills, as you can tell, but The game does become less from a hunting game to an avoidance game. People are still wondering what to do about that, or if something should be done about that. Either way, we already have 3 little bobs of health lying around, which will... Ah, crap. GG. We have to kill suits. Okay, let's go with the kill shot ammo and hope for the best. Starfire, anti-light, death ray, photon. What does that even mean? Yeah, that's how we're gonna kill them. With 1 shot. You can't go and heal if they get killed in 1 blow. Rain anti-matter storage. Alright, let's get going. Click out of the window again. That wasn't smart. I think the bigger window is actually helping. Well, that and we just gotten the greatest items in the game, it seems. Uh-oh. Okay. Ah, clicked out of the freaking window again. Let's just play that start theme from Super Mario. Or I guess the start thing from Sonic the Hedgehog. Pretty sure that would be copyrighted, so maybe not. Don't get better things, they go straight through your shield. Seems my active won't be ready for the boss fight. How does that thing charge anyway? I should probably check. Charge with shield. Okay. Throughout projecting configuration, stored reactor energy can be used to heavily overclock shields. The modification doesn't make a grab entirely invincible. It does, however, lead to almost instant shield regeneration. So beams and plasma stuff will still go through them, even with that thing active. Alright. Well, we can open 1 more chest, I think. Come on, shield coil. Hooray! It works. So it charges as my shield charges? I guess it's fine that we are getting hit. Last time we went through the final boss and all this stuff lying around, we couldn't find it afterwards, so... charges per wave as well, it seems. Okay, so we got 1 little bit floating around which we can go find if need be, but... oh, and there's still... How many waves are in this stupid thing? I thought 6 would have been the boss. Yes, it was nope. You're not quite done here yet. Get back in there. I guess we can try our hand on infinite mode, but I don't know how long that would last. I'm feeling quite powerful though. Okay, we got suits. Bring out the death beam. Wait, can I wiggle with this? No. Can you still tell which craft is mine? It can be difficult at some points, doesn't it? Yeah, die, you stupid little robots. To the death, to the death, to the death. Ah. Store's almost safe. Let me just go once more in. Yeah, he's staying on screen mode for a decent time now, so that's good. Let's just go. We could scrape up some more cash, but I don't think it's going to be useful. Now this thing, if it is what I think it is, and I think it is what I think it is like the most amazing weapon I've ever had in this game. Or at least it brought me victory to so many runs. Basically just fires 5 to 6 homing flechettes that explode. They basically just fly it backward and you just keep shooting, and you know, they'll do their job. In the meantime, you need to do nothing but worry about not getting hit. Anyway, we can't buy anything except for the health, which I guess we could. It should float around with us, right? Yeah. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11 times we can get hit by the boss. I don't think it's going to come to that. And we do have... I love how you can just fly straight through that whole thing. It's like, yep. I know you got a lot of defenses on your outside. I don't care about them. I'm just going immediately straight in. And there's nothing you can do about it. That's the wrong way to get out of there. See? Okay, so all of my health just got scattered into the 4 directions of the wind, I would presume. There was... okay. Right. Can I start shooting him now? Whoa, okay, that was loud. I don't know why you did that. I wasn't shooting missiles at you. I was doing the beam scissor. Okay, stop and just... Oh no, he's already done with his... What the... Oh, it's the nanofibers thing, so just don't get near the dude now. Okay, I can do that. That's a new trick of his, isn't it? Still don't 100% get the timing on that. Might as well dive right in, right? Damage is damage. Yeah, those aren't gonna do much for you, buddy. I would like to know where his rocket pods are. Yeah, the beams are still a bit of a sore spot for me. Timing isn't 100% yet on those, I'm not gonna lie. And I really should have seen that one coming. Once again, I was too preoccupied looking at what my cursor was doing. But he's good as dead. See, I was looking at my cursor again and it caused me to go straight for the... Yeah. 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 I don't think my timing is that horrendous that I failed that 6 to 7 times in a row. Did I just say that I unlocked a tail MK2? Well, let's give a shot on Endless Combat and see what it actually like what's the biome and stuff like that. I'm interested in that. Never seen this thing before. Orbital shield plate, indestructible friend. Oh. Wait, does that just follow me around or do I have to aim? Oh no, it turns around. Oh, that's cool. Also, it's showing the 3 arrows. I don't know if I can actually make use of those. Maybe I can do it at the end of a wave? I don't know. Either way, we unlocked our ship, and that's what I was going for. I'd like to see something hit the plate, though. Or if the plate blocked something I was heading for. Yeah, that seems to be working. Huh. Cool. I'm gonna classify it under gimmicky rather than useful, but... Imagine getting like 6 of those. I'm pretty sure that's a thing that can happen. Can't eat it, you silly melee robot. So anyway, yeah, the pressure's off, which means I'm not focusing too much anymore. If I die now, it's honestly fine. We have another ship to try out on the next time. And we still have 5 others besides that one, because we're gonna have a look at the MK1s too. Okay, that immediately blew up. I don't think it should have. I don't have the MP shots at least. What am I even going for? Oh yeah, the AWACS. I really should be aiming at those, right? I was just faffing about, really. Explosions. You can tell that the laser weaponry definitely is my favorite. The plasma ain't bad either, but mainly because it also just flies straight through shields and the likes. Probably does less damage than its kinetic counterparts, but beams. Apparently the wait, I'll screen again. Apparently the scissor beam attack from the final boss is under investigation, though. I've been able to dodge that one on the regular, like 4 to 5, 6 times in a row. This was the very first time I got hit by it 5 to 6 times in a row. And we got more than lucky that we had the health to sustain it. Or that would have been really, really bad for my hardware, as I would have probably put my foot through my monitor. Even though the monitor itself, that wouldn't have done anything wrong. Anyway. There's nothing left for us here besides bragging rights, so... And I actually wanted to see if the combat thing works. I wonder if they're also going to give us like another boss to go at. So yeah, chests are extremely rare, shall we say. But I do wonder... Oh, it actually does say endless. I wonder if there's still bosses we come across like every 6th or 7th wave. That would be cool. Or like double bosses. Like, I wouldn't mind trying my hand at 2 of those carriers from Zone 1. It's easy to kill them when they aren't moving. But I'm also basically doing this for testing purposes now, because I've never been into the, you know, endless mode before. I usually quit whenever I had a victory, even during normal testing. And I don't know how long the video's been going on, but I might cut parts of this out if it ends up being too long. But yeah, this is nearly as crazy as what we were doing in 4. It's kind of laid back, isn't it? Might be because we don't have a proper objective, but still. This is like chill. It's not that I'm like insanely powerful or anything. I do want to speed this up a bit though, so if you could not get the timed stuff anymore. I want to see if we still get bosses on every 6th or 7th wave. He's dead. Or is it already his replacement? Yep, clicked out of the window yet again. That's really annoying. Another reason why I don't go for mouse aiming, I guess. See, that's a little bit more chaotic than what I'm used to. So that's good. Yeah, those all hit my plate. Cool. Hey, look, we got a chest. Flak ammo. I thought it was a bouncing shots. And now things are just plain weird. Okay. Well. Some things ready to get reported. Let's see how the death laser looks with this thing. Yeah. They basically wait for a bunch of enemies to shove and then go like, rah, just hit everything. The madman has done it. He has become invincible. I'm not invincible. So that's a combination of way too many stuff working in completely the wrong way. Let's see, what am I doing here? Destroying stuff, right? I'm probably dead anyway. This is just plain weird. I have to check where my shot originates from and then act accordingly, or unless it always You know there's something wrong when you can hit yourself with your own death laser. I'm gonna have to make note of that, because it looks so weird, but it's pretty cool. So where's the final dude? I lost the flak cannon. Well, that went well. Yeah. Nice of them to actually still give me the "Congratulations, you win" screen. But you know, I want to show off my own name again. It's true. It's the only reason I'm doing this for. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna have to make a note of that because that really didn't. Is supposed to work like that, I think. Yay, there's my name. Anyway. Yeah, I'll make a note of that. Let's have a look at our ship. Attack values can be tricky. Tell you what, I'm not going to let you look at the ship. Ha! I'm going to look at it myself, off camera. I will show it off on the next episode. So for now, thank you guys for watching. I hope you're new series of your support by commenting, liking, or something if you haven't already. Hope to see you guys on the next episode. Bye, everyone.